Have you ever taken a BuzzFeed test like, what pet is right for your personality? And do you think that a personality test can help you choose your career? Well, today I'm going to talk about the theories behind career tests. Hi, I am Pixelpia. I am a teacher and a lifelong learner. And as I said, today we are going to talk about career tests. But let's start with some definitions. If you go online and search for career test, you will see a lot of them. And they can be called career test, career aptitude test, career assessment test, self-assessment tests, career personality tests, and pre-employment tests. So, what's the difference between all these tests? Let's start with the simple one. Self-assessment test versus pre-employment test. Self-assessment test is a test you take yourself to get some kind of idea of what career you should go for. While a pre-employment test is used during the job application process. And both of these can be an aptitude test, an assessment test, or a personality test. So what is the difference between the three? Well, aptitude means your natural ability to do something. Assessment is to evaluate or make an estimation of the nature, quality, or ability of someone or something. While personality means the combination of characteristics that form an individual's distinctive character. So aptitude and assessments tests measures your capability now and in the future. For example, are you a numbers person or a word person? A personality test aims to find your strengths, weaknesses, and interests. And as I said, there are a lot of these tests online. They are built on different theories. And today I will talk about the 4 most common theories behind these tests. I will take a look at Myer-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, the Big 5, the Holland Code, and DISC, D-I-S-C. In a short video like this, I won't be able to more than touch on the surface of all theories. But MBTI interests me a lot, and I am planning to make a series about it. And if you want to make sure you don't miss that, hit that little subscribe button and the bell underneath this video so you get notified on when I upload. So let's start with MBTI. It was originally developed by Catherine Cook Briggs and her daughter Isabel Briggs Myer, and it's built upon the psychiatrist Carl Jung's theories, and they used statistic material to formulate 4 different scales, and the 4 scales are extraversion versus introversion, E and I, sensing versus intuition, S and N, thinking versus feeling, T and F, and judging versus perceiving, P. And out of these 4 scales, you can make a combination of 16 different characters. For example, you can be an ENFJ, extrovert, intuition, thinking, and judging. As I said, There is a lot to be said about this theory, and I am going to make a series about it where I go into detail what this really means. But today, let's just say that the type of tests that is built upon MBTI tries to find what personality type you have out of these 16. The Big Five, which is also called the 5 factor, is built upon the idea that human personality can be measured by 5 major dimensions. And the 5 dimensions are openness, which means that you are open towards new ideas and experiences. Conscientiousness, which means your level of goal orientation and persistence. Extraversion, how much you seek stimulation from the world outside of yourself, and to what degree you like attention from other people. Agreeableness, to what degree you prioritize others' needs before your own. And neuroticism, if you have a tendency to react to different stressors with negative feelings like anxiety, fear, sadness, guilt, or even shame. The theory that is most often used when it comes to pre-employment tests is the Holland Code. This is a set of personality types developed by the psychologist John L. Holland in the 1970s. And his thoughts behind this was that people and work environment could be matched together to find a perfect fit. And in this theory, he describes 6 interest areas. And he also says that most people are a combination of 2 or 3 of them. And the combination of these 2 or 3 is what is your Holland Code. And the 6 interest areas are R for realistic, which means you are practical and hands-on. I for investigative, which means you are a thinker and an analytics. A for artistic, you are creative and independent. S for social, you are cooperative and helping. E for enterprising, you are competitive and good at leadership. And C for conventional, and if you are conventional, you are detail-oriented and like organizing. So from these 6 areas, you can be an SC type. You're very strong in your social skills and you are conventional. Or you can be an AIC, artistic, investigative, and conventional. And the 4th theory that is common when it comes to these types of tests is DISC, D-I-S-C. The DISC system is built upon psychologist William Moulton, who wrote a book in 1928 called Emotions of Normal People. And in this book he described 4 basic personality types: dominance, inducement, submission, compliance. Dominance means you are blunt, you see the big picture, and you accept challenges. Inducement means you are enthusiastic, optimistic, and good at collaboration. Submission means you're calm and you are supportive. And compliance means independent, objective, and detailed. Different publishers of these types of tests have used these 4 personality types in little different ways to create their tests. But the basic theory is the same for them all. The theory is that we all have all 4 parts, but usually 1 or two of them are more dominant. So there you have the 4 most common theories behind these tests. So now the question is, can you really find your ideal career path by taking these tests? Well, none of them will tell you what work you should do for the rest of your life, and it is not their intention. But I think there are occasions in our lives where it can be useful to take a couple of these tests, and maybe take tests that are built on different theories. I think it can be inspirational, and I think we can learn a thing or two about ourselves by taking them. So you decide what value a career test can have for you. There are loads of both free and paid tests if you do a search online. And with this very quick overview of the theories behind them, I hope that you can make a more informed decision whether it is worth it for you. In my next video, I will talk about something more practical when it comes to your career. I would talk about how to write a great resume and how to create a digital portfolio. And a digital portfolio is not just for artists, photographers, video makers. I have one as a teacher. Until next time, remember, never stop learning.